Hello YouTube friends, as you've already seen, the project for today is to build a bridge for my tractor. I have had a culvert here for a couple of years and it is consistently getting washed out once, maybe twice a year, but this spring it got washed out 3 or 4 times already and I keep putting it back and that's just not the way to do it. My culvert is actually too small, obviously, but I don't think I could purchase a culvert big enough and get it in here. I can't afford that, I guess. It would need a 3 or 4 foot culvert to handle the water that sometimes goes through here. It's a little bit crazy. Most of the time it's just like this. You can just barely see it trickling along. But usually once a year it does a storm so big that it won't go through that 18-inch culvert I have. So we are building a bridge. This is the supports. So I'm trying to spread out the weight over as many logs as possible. And now I'm going to go get some decking boards that I've milled. They're kind of wavy because I forgot to change the sawmill blade, so they're not really good for much else if I want something to look nice, but this doesn't matter how it looks. It just needs to hold the tractor up. So I'm going to go grab those boards. I'm going to lay them down here. I'm going to screw a couple down, and then we'll drive across it a couple more times to level things out. The more I drive across it, the more level it's going to get. Here we go. Okay, so here are the boards that I'm planning to use to deck the bridge with. I'm going to use the worst of them. If any of them I find that are good, I'll throw them off the side and take them back up where I can use them.
Okay, this is only the second time that Steve has cut down a tree this big, and it was a doozy to get it out. This section here that he's hauling out right now is 22 feet long, and hopes that we can get a couple of the beams out of it for the summer kitchen. So why aren't these big trees on the sawmill?
They're too big for my carriage on the sawmill to fit around, so
yeah,
I gotta chainsaw some spots off of them so they sit lower on the rails.
It was definitely a beast of a tree. So you're starting to flatten the one side, shave off the one side so you can fit it. And this isn't even all the tree. There's still more back in the woods. Okay, so this tree ended up being a bigger beast than we realized, and it was going to be impossible for Steve to get out of it what he was hoping to get out for the summer kitchen. So he went ahead and cut it up into slabs so that we can make our bridge even better. So we're going to move these slabs down to the bridge and work on that next. Okay, so these were just a bunch of extra boards laying around that Steve wanted to use to try and see if the bridge was going to hold up. And the boards themselves were too thin to hold up underneath the weight of the tractor. A lot of them cracked, but the trees that were underneath are holding up really well. So that's why he went ahead and cut that tree up into slabs, because the thicker slabs will hold up to the weight of the tractor. So we'll make a bridge even better.
Okay, so the bridge has been working great with the thicker slabs of wood. They're 3 3/8 inches thick, and that was the bottom of one tree there, so that was pretty cool. We got that milled out. I've done some dirt work here and got the dirt built up so it goes over nice and neat, and the last thing I want to do is to bolt down the boards to the logs underneath, and then put a curb on and trim the edge so it just looks kind of nicer. So let's get going. So that was a lot of fun. It's something we needed, and now I think it'll work and it'll be pretty safe. Thanks for watching. That's that.